That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah. So just say your name and your band and whatever.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. My name's David, and I'm in DFYH. It stands for Detrimental for Your Health.
All right. So what was the moment where you knew you wanted to perform music?
I think it was freshman year when I started going to backyard shows and seeing all the bands play and people going crazy for the bands and like dancing and everything like that and all the energy.
Yeah. So when you were like practice or rehearsal, or is there a difference between that and live performance? Do you think?
Practice and rehearsal and live performance?
Yeah.
Between the three, practice, rehearsal, and live performance. I would say there is a difference, but when it comes to us as a band, kind of, like, practice and rehearsal for a band is kind of similar, unless the band has theatrics. So it's kind of like, I don't know, we could practice the music every day, no problem, but then if we're going to incorporate some kind of crazy dance maneuver, or some kind of crazy, like, throwing some beach balls out in the audience or streamers, we have to be able to get that right as well. So that will be rehearsal. And then live performance is completely different, because that's just, now it's not like you can just go ahead and mess up a song and say, hold on, let's do that again.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be able to make sure everything goes off without hitch.
It's like the energy is like different.
Exactly.
So like you play guitar, right? Oh, I can tell.
I play guitar and I sing. Yes.
Why did you start playing? And why?
Well, I actually started playing trombone first in 7th grade. I started playing trombone in 7th grade and 8th grade, and then I dropped out of the band, and then I joined hanging out with all these like metalheads and punks and stuff like that, and then I started listening to different types of music, and that was freshman year, and then I picked up a guitar one day, and I started playing them with all my friends and like that, and then after that, I started going to shows, and then that's when I was like, I have to start playing, and I met my best friend's always been into music, and then we started a punk band, and then we got a drummer one day, and then that was it. We started playing shows.
So which which musicians do you admire?
Musicians. I don't know musicians' names. I really don't.
Oh, okay. They're like just bands or whatever.
Bands. Even then, it's not like I admire bands. It's more so that I respect people for being able to do things that others can't. It's, I don't know. It's kind of like, I can give you an example, like Minor Threat. Mm-hmm. They were the first like real punk rock band that was straight edge. So they were like, we're going to keep this scene going and everything like that, but we're also going to make it for people that don't want to do drugs and don't want to drink and don't want to do anything, or don't want to have like that kind of like bad influence underneath them. They want to try to get their head out of the gutter. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's one thing I always respected about like punk music. You know, it's like it's for all people. It's not for just like one specific type of person.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's really weird. It's kind of like I can respect people that make like Tori Moi, for instance. Mm-hmm. Like I respect him because he makes all these beats and he makes all these different like sounds, but they're not just beats. Like they're recording of actual drum playing and stuff like that. So if someone has to be able to play drums in order for him to record it, like he has to actually have someone play live guitar in order for him to record it and then use it as a sample in like an electric type song. Yeah. You know, so I don't think I admire anyone. I just respect people for doing what they do and being able to perform like how they are.
So which of those people like have you learned from, like playing influenced you?
Okay, that's a good question. Like one of the big influences when I was younger was this band called The Descendants, and they're like a punk band. I forget where they're from actually. I think they're from California, up north. I'm not sure, but they were like a huge influence to me because some of their songs were like more so not like about angry or stuff like that, kind of about more emotions and stuff like that, about being like in love and being dumb and doing stupid things when you're young because you don't know what you're doing. You're just doing it because you care, or you know. And then you have music that was this raw and gritty that's more about like how people are just being screwed over all the damn time, and just like about how people are struggling but no one cares. You know, songs like that. I don't know. Variety music.
Yeah. So when you're like out there playing shows and stuff, so actually just in general, what are your fondest musical memories?
Fondest musical memories at shows? At shows?
Just like in general.
In general?
Yeah.
So you want me to talk about like Disneyland and shit? No, I'm just kidding.
In general, like musical memories, like.
I'm just kidding. Musical memories. like my first show was in 7th grade. I'm with my biggest sister, and then she took me, bought me a shirt, went to school. It was a really cool show. I got in trouble for wearing the band T-shirt because it had a gun on it, but whatever. And that was great because that was the first punk rock show I ever been to. I remember my first backyard show. I went with all my friends. It was like me and 4 other guys that we all were like in the same grade, and we all just hung out all the time. And that was like my 4 best friends. I still talk to them to this day. And that was our first show there as a 9th-grade kid, and I was like backyard, didn't know what was going on, you know. And then other than that, now it's just whenever we play an outstanding show and like we have a really great time, we're like, wow, that was fun. Like we should be playing more shows like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're playing, like, how do you handle mistakes during a performance?
Oh man, the other day we actually played a show and we messed up, and it was just so bad of a mess up that we all stopped and looked at each other, and we're just like, what the fuck happened? Like, who messed up? And I was just like, all right, pick it up on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we fucked it up again. Right as soon as we started, like, yep, that's not. Then we tried one more time, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was like, fuck, and we're all just kind of like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You know, and the audience is laughing, like they're like, oh my god. And I was like, hold on, guys, like we have to get it. This is the good part of the song.
Yeah.
And then we last time we got it, we finally got it, and we just kept playing, and then we just deal with it. You know, just like we don't ever apologize for it. We just keep playing. Don't like we know we messed up, but we're playing in front of you, and you're here to see us. So
yeah, no one really notices anyway.
Yeah. If you never heard us before and you don't know what the song sounds like, then it's not gonna matter. It's like it's really not. But you just gotta play it off, make it smooth, make it.
How do you balance music and like other obligations, like personal life, etc.?
I don't. It's really hard. It's like I have friends and I have like social life and I have family and I have the music going on, but I'm starting to falter in school. So it's kind of like classes this semester are already going to start next week, and it's kind of like I might be registered for one, but I got to get this other one, so I got to kind of go in there and see what's going on with that. But I also need to apply for some scholarships again, and I also got to do financial aid still and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm kind of lagging on that. But that's because I'm so busy. I'm also working too. I also have a job, you know. So it's like when I'm not at work, I'm here at home talking to people, hanging out, doing stuff with music and like that. But when I'm not here doing that, I'm at work, and I kind of just always like put school off, thinking it's okay because it's summer break right now. Yeah. But look how fast it came up the corner, and I'm still not anywhere near doing any of that shit. So, and yeah, it's really hard. It's not like something that anyone can do easily. It's just like, it's all time constraints. But if you don't put any time constraints on yourself, then you're going to be in my situation.
Why do you make music?
Because if I didn't, I would be doing something else that I don't want to be doing. It's like I could be out there tagging, or I could be out there doing a bunch of hard drugs or selling drugs, I guess, because there's a lot of people like that around here. I know quite a few. It's just like, I don't want to do that. It's just, I'd rather not. I'd rather be in a band, and I'd rather have fun on shows and do stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't think that we're that good of a band, but people say that they like us, so I'm like, I'm kind of surprised. I'm like, that's cool. I can dig it. Thank you.
So what would you do like without music? If you didn't do music, how would you like?
I'd probably be going crazy.
Like as an outlet, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be going crazy. That's it. I used to play a lot of video games, but then I found music one day, and I was just like, video games just like give me a headache when I play for too long now. And like, yeah, dude, I would go crazy. Like I used to draw a lot and stuff like that, and that was fun. But then I was like between the two, music and drawing, I just kind of stuck with music more. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, dude, like, I don't know. I would be a very angry person. Like I would have a lot of built up rage in me probably, and just because I can't think of any other hobby that I can do other than that. It's like I used to skate, but even skating kind of like dwindled out when everyone stopped, and I was like, I don't want to skate alone now. Or I can play guitar by myself, you know. Yeah. But I don't think there's another outlet.
So when you're up there performing, what do you feel like? Explain what you're feeling when you're up there playing.
Oh, it's like a. How do you describe it? It's like an adrenaline high. Yeah. It's because first, you naturally, when you get in front of people, I think everyone experiences at some point. It's like the anxiety that hits you. Yeah. The nervousness and everything like that. It's like, oh man, like I'm kind of sure, I don't know if people are gonna like me or not. But then you start playing, and then your adrenaline kicks in to the point where it's like, all right, well, I'm kind of at this point where I don't care if they like me or not. Now I'm playing, and it's just like I'm here in front of all these people. And the thing is, you as a band, you have to project energy outward in order for them to return it back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you get these people hyped up, and when they get hyped up and you see that they're actually enjoying the music, then you get hyped up. So like people are actually enjoying what I'm playing right now. All right, so they can dig it, and you just become more encouraged to do even better, and the crowd just continues to feed off the energy.
Strangest gig or venue you played?
I don't think we've ever played really weird things. Like, I think we played out of place shows because we're kind of like a punk indie band, but we have a lot of like crust punk, I guess we could say, like some harder stuff that we go with. Yeah. But we played at like a straight, like not power violence, but like a death metal like type of setting at like a basement bar in Pomona, and it was cool. It was like it was fun, but it was like. It was really out of place. I felt really awkward playing there. I was like, these people are just weird. Like, these people are all metal, and like they're all like long hair. Everyone's long hair. Everyone's like kind of like a gothic death metal type though, not like your average metal.
Guys.
Like they're pretty metal there. But I was just like, we're not metal enough here, and we had some like softer stuff, and no one was into that. I was like, this is like really out of place. Like, this is so out of place. That was probably one of the weird shows. I can't think of anything else right now off the top of my head.
So what are you guys? What's the least thing you like about how you play?
The least thing I like about how I play. When I sing, my voice cracks. I'm like, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of like that was embarrassing, or like Or I break a lot of strings when I play guitar. Oh, yeah. I break a string like every fucking show. It's like the worst thing ever. Like it's pretty bad. It's like one song will go by, and then we're about to start a second song, and then my string breaks. And I was like, well, I gotta switch guitars. Hold on, give me like a minute. And then I have only two guitars, so I have to really hope that a string doesn't break on the next guitar too. So that's probably the next worst thing.
So what made you guys revolve around the genre you guys are playing?
My bassist and my drummer were both in this metal band called Rapid Fire. I was in another punk band. They were from Fontana, like up the street, and we lived like right here. So pretty much, after my band broke up and their band broke up, I saw them at a show one day, and we got together. We're like, hey, we should start a band, and we started playing some music. And we were like, what kind of music do you guys play? I was like, we should play wherever we want. We don't need to play any type of genre. We can play whatever we want. So that's what we did. We decided that we should play whatever we want. We don't have a specific genre. We just say indie punk. That way people can reference us as something. Mm-hmm. But in reality, we have some crust punk. We have some hardcore. We have a little bit of power violence. We have some like, I guess you said reggae. We have some ska. We have indie. We have, I guess that's considered to be Spanish music. But like, we have a variety of stuff.
If you're like watching a concert, and the band called you up to play, who would it be?
Wait, what?
If like you were watching a concert, and then like the band said, "Oh, we want one fan to play up here with us," who would be the band? Like one concert would be.
Oh. Like what band would I want that to do that for me?
Yeah, just play up there.
I don't know if I can answer that question. That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude, I don't know if I could do that one. Like, I'm really trying to think. Like, I don't know any band that I would be like, I need to be up on stage with them right now. If I had to pick a band that I wanted to see that would call me out on stage and be like in their prime, I would probably want to see like Bad Brains do that.
Oh yeah, that's a good choice.
And go up there and punk, play some good fucking punk rock with them because they're pretty badass. Yeah.
Can you explain your writing, or can you try to explain your writing process?
Mm. It's like whatever I've been listening to recently, and it inspires me to write a song. But it has to be able to get me into the mood to think about something and a subject in a way that actually invokes me to be like, all right, I need to do something now.
Yeah.
Like I want to, and that usually comes into where guitar comes play. But like I usually think to myself like this has to be this kind of a song, like upbeat, fast. I'm like, all right, it has to be kind of like a punk song. It has to be like it can't be anything else. Or like if I'm kind of like slower, I'm like, this has to be like a chill indie song. Like the subject matter. I don't know. And then once the guitar riff's done, then the lyrics come into play. I usually write guitar and then lyrics, but once in a great while it'll be the opposite way around where I have the subject and matter. I'm like, I like these lyrics, I can fit them into a song later.
Yeah.
But after I lay down something or after my bassist does something, then he'll show me and my drummer, and then we'll incorporate what we can, or like if I show them something, they'll follow along with me. And once in a while my drummer the thing about him is he plays everything. He knows how to play drums, he knows how to play piano, he knows how to play I forgot what that fucking instrument's called, I'm sorry. And he knows how to play guitar and bass, and he pretty much is a well-rounded musician. So he actually writes every part, and he just shows us how to play it, and he just plays the drums to it. So that's how he writes his songs. But yeah, it's kind of weird. We have a little bit of a strange process, I guess.
Yeah.
We just all write our own songs, and we just tell each other how to do it in a way.
Do you think art is separate from entertainment, or are they the same?
Art is separate from entertainment. Yes and no. I feel like entertainment can be a form of art depending on what it is, but at the same time, it's like people probably call porno art, but it's still porno. Then what else, But then you have actual artwork, and it's kind of like, you consider a print a piece of art, It's like if you mass produce a picture that was worth, like, say, $5,000, and you makes a bunch of prints, and you sell the prints for $100 each. It's like, is the print an art piece? It's like, I guess it's like a print, but it's not an original. I don't know where this is going.
It's kind of invokes certain emotions, but doesn't like.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the original will be like, wow, this is astounding. This piece of art might be like, this is worth $5,000, and it's like, what makes the original worth so much more than the print?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, the fact that there's thousands of copies of this one image because this one image did something for hundreds of people, like we said, might evoke some type of emotions. But now that it's in print form and it's mass produced, it loses its impact.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. And that's kind of entertainment in a way. It's like thousands of people see it, so it's kind of like, not like you're seeing anything special. Like TV series and stuff like that. It's like everyone's watching it, sure. But just because everyone's watching doesn't mean you have to. It's like it's a good TV show, sure. But, I mean, if one person saw this TV show and told everyone else that you need to see this TV show, and the only way to see this TV show is to go into this museum and see it yourself. And then if people love it to the point where like it becomes mass produced, and then it's like, I guess it's a print again, So yes and no, I guess. I don't know.
How did you guys get out there, or when you guys were first starting?
The best way to do it and the cheapest way to do it was self-record and then self-produce CDs. So we bought a CD tower that would like pop in the original, and then it'll make 5 copies, and then just keep doing that over and over and over again. And we made like 1,000 copies of CDs, and we just passed them out everywhere, and then they weren't that great quality, but they still went out, and people hit us up once in a while. But we also had a PA system for the mics and everything like that. And a lot of people don't have that for shows, so people hit us up for that, and we would be like, instead of paying us, just get us on the show, and they'd be like, that works with me.
So, do you have any tips for upcoming musicians that are just starting out?
Wait, what?
Yeah, tips for people that are just starting out.
Oh, you need tangible music in order for you to get recognized, and it has to be of at least like standard quality of listening. So it's kind of like I don't know. There's a bunch of bands that did it right. Like they recorded or self-recorded on good equipment. Like not even good equipment, with a good program that we can really hear it decently. And they got the audio right, and they at least made it decent. That way, when they self-record and then they self-produce their own CD, and it's passing them out at shows, and people pop it into their computer and download it onto their iPod. It's like, oh, have you seen this band or you heard this band? Like they're on Spotify, they're on this blah blah blah. I got their CD, and it's like they're pretty cool. Like you should check them out. Oh, like they're local. We should go check them out actually. And then you go to the show and like, oh, they did a pretty good job. I like them. It's like that's the best way to probably do it. Other than that, go on Spotify, go on SoundCloud, go on Bandcamp, all those other things, and just put some like tangible music on for promoters to listen to and actually be able to hear. That way they can be like, all right, actually, I'd love to hear you. Like when we first started as a band, we got offered shows, but no one knew where we were or knew what we sound like, and people wanted to hear us. So they asked us to come over to our band practices and actually hear us that way, which is a good way too, I guess, But it's kind of like, if they don't live in the area, it's kind of hard for someone to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's all about promotion too. You just got to be able to like promote your band, whether it be social networking or actually in person at shows. And I guess the best thing to do too is to be friendly. Like, no one likes someone that's in a band and that's also a dick. So like, what if you play good music, but you're a dick? It's like, that guy's a dick. I don't want to go talk to him, but I like his band. But it's like, oh, this guy's super nice and his band's actually cool. Like, I'll go tell him like, you guys are cool, and you probably be nice about it and be like, thank you. It's just like, don't be a dick about it.
Yeah. Do you have formal music education?
With guitar and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, band in 7th and 8th grade, I played trombone. So, no, not really.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I learned the number, the letter scale. It was like A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, but that's as far as I got. I was like, those are the only letters that are used in music. And then after that, I was like, all right, 8th grade, I picked up my guitar from my neighbor, and the 9th grade started, and I just kept playing, and people slowly taught me here and there. So it's all kind of like, it was all like just a community of people that went to high school with that all knew how to play guitar, and we all just kind of like teach each other what we knew.
So it's not like scales and modes and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't learn how to play a scale until senior year. So I played guitar for like 5 years, and then I finally learned a scale. And I still don't really know any scales or anything like that. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know scale, really. I know, that, like, I could go down a string and tell you every letter on, every fret, but I can't tell you what a scale would be on there. I can play you some really weird chords. I can show you some, like, really weird distorted or, like, what are they called? I don't know what the fuck they're called. But they're just really weird chords, but they sound nice. Like, stuff like that. And I don't know what they're called, but...
You want to... Can I see it?
I can show you a weird angle, like here. This one. I don't know if it's in tune. Yeah, it is. Like, these are all just strange chords. Trying to think of the way it goes. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. These are really weird. Like, I guess like not distorted. Are they distorted chords? I'm not sure, but it's because like a normal chord would just be.
Yeah.
I don't know. These are like just.
Yeah.
Like they're not power chords, but they're still 3-finger chords. You can always add the 4th anywhere you want.
Yeah.
But I don't know the name of them. That's the thing. I just know how to play them, and I can put them together in weird angles.
You want to like jam? Because I play guitar too.
Okay. Here. Let me see. How long have you been playing?
Middle school.
So you're senior year. So what is that? 6 years?
Yeah.
Oh. I can show you how that looks. Watch. It's gonna go on the E. What would that be? 7/5/4.
Okay.
So yeah, you just really need to stretch your fingers for that.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of finger stretching is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just strange chords like that, like, and then another weird one would be like 5/4/5. And then on the top, you can play like 5/5/4. And it'll still sound good, like just the way the chords are shaped. It'll kind of like be playing a bar chord, but moved up one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. There's some strange chords, and there's that one. And then I guess there's the opposite of like the 7/5/4. There's like you instead of putting it at 7/5/4, you would do 7/6/4. So you do the stretch a little different.
Yeah.
These are all weird chords. Like you can put things together with these. I'm trying to think of like one song I did with this. Like, oh, it's like a Spanish song. Kind of weird, but you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, and it's like I can't do that with a regular chord. I don't know what that sound or where that would be. It kind of gives it like not a darker tempo, but like, oh, I guess it is darker, but not really.
Yeah, it's like it just works.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know the name for them. That's why.
Yeah.
But I found these chords one day, and I was just like, I can use that somehow, but I don't know how. And then when I just kept playing with them, and I got them together one day, and it's like, all right, that works. And it's like I have a couple songs that use them, but yeah, they're kind of like indie, and they're kind of slow and stuff like that. They're not fast. Like actually, I've never made this to a song, but we've been trying to work with it. Kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and I wouldn't be able to do that with normal chords. I just don't know how to make that sound. It's weird. And then when I do power chords, it's always like, I don't know, it just sounds too.
It's like a pattern. You get.
Yeah. I don't know. But it sounds more like, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of softer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess that's the kind of sound we try to go for sometimes. Like a softer, angry sound. I don't know. Yeah. Kind of strange. I'm trying to think. That's only the only real thing that I know on guitar that I feel like other guitarists don't really do or know yet. Like, it's that weird chords, that shape. It's like you go all the way up with it too. Yeah. Yeah. Were you self-taught?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much how most people do it. Self-taught. But that's what I pretty much did. I was like self-taught, and then my best friend that was in my band was self-taught, and then everyone else was self-taught. So I don't think I ever knew anyone that actually took guitar classes or guitar lessons.
Yeah.
So you knew who Bad Brains was, huh?
Yeah.
Did you actually listen to punk?
Yeah. My roots were like the very first band I started listening to was Linkin Park, and that got me to like heavier stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think freshman year I started getting to like grunge, and
Okay.
then I got into heavier bands like metal, Slipknot, and stuff. And then I've mellowed out recently.
All right. And then, where do you guys live?
Mango.
Fuck's man. Oh, in Fontana.
Yeah,
North
here.
Fontana. All right. But you don't go to any shows or anything, do you?
Hmm?
You don't go to like backyard shows or anything, do you?
No, I haven't. So yeah, no, I haven't.
Is that by choice or is that because you can? Or
Yeah, I felt like I can't.
All right. Is it because your parents?
Yeah,
That sucks. Wait, how old are you? 17?
18.
You're 18 though.
Yeah.
How old is your sister?
19.
And she drives?
Yeah,
So you have to wait, like, what, one more year?
yeah,
If you think about it, like, she has freedom, then you probably have freedom in one more year.
yeah,
Oh, man. That kind of sucks. Strict parents suck.
yeah. So I'm actually in the band,
Oh, really? What's your band name?
the Flip Switch.
Flip Switch?
Yeah.
I've never heard of you guys. You guys play shows yet?
No. We were because my bassist can't do house shows because his parents won't let him, and we don't have a drummer.
Did you guys have a drummer at one point?
We recorded an EP with like mostly everything was recorded by me. So
Oh.
I recorded the drums, the vocals, and guitar.
That's pretty cool. Is it on YouTube?
No, it's on Bandcamp.
That's cool. See, yeah, that's why I was talking about Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Flip Switch. What kind of music is it?
It's kind of like punk, indie punk.
Alright. See, that's, yeah, alright. I'm gonna check it out then. Alright, Flip Switch.
So we're supposed to play like at a show on 18th or last 18th, July 18th,
Mhm.
at the Legacy Room.
Oh, in Chino.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then like two of the bands canceled last minute and we weren't able to play.
How many bands?
2 bands dropped out last minute.
And then like, everyone just dropped,
Yeah.
or the show just stopped.
Yeah. They just
Was that with
canceled the
Hex?
show.
Was that band with that show with Hex?
No.
No?
It was
I would
with
see
the
them play there.
Bedroom Honesty and Hero Injection.
I'm not sure. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna give you some stuff and take home. Since you guys are locals, but you listen to local band music?
Yeah.
Like who?
High Curbs, Red Pear. One of the bands. I don't know if they're still playing out
Wait, is
there.
that the recording?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Anemones.
Who?
Anemones, but I don't know if they're still playing.
Anemones. So I got
Aerial View.
yeah, these are a couple of bands that we've played with.